Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite Goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 4:54 in the morning and good morning. Yan, taray no. Paano tayo nagising na ngayon na kaaga? I don't know guys, I'm still thinking a lot. So, hindi ko din alam why I'm awake at this hour pero kanina pa ako gising. So, yan. Let's continue. I wasn't able to read for you yesterday ata. I'm not sure. Di ata na ako nakapag film. So, I'm doing this today para and later this midnight again. Okay? So, taray midnight. Mamaya. Basta, let's continue na muna. So, the next one is rigidity. The world has become increasingly complex in many ways. And whenever we humans face these situations that seem complicated, our response is to resort to a kind of artificial simplicity. To create habits and routines that give us a sense of control, we prefer what is familiar, ideas, faces, procedures because they are comforting. This extends to the group at large. People follow procedures without really knowing why, simply because these procedures may have worked in the past and they become highly defensive in their ways are brought into question. They become hooked on a certain idea and they hold on to it, even if that idea has been proven repeatedly to the wrong. Look at the history of science. Whenever a new idea or way of looking at the world is introduced, despite all of the proofs behind it, those who are entrenched in the old ways uh, will fight to the death to preserve them. It is often against human nature, particularly as we get older, to consider alternative ways of thinking or doing things. People do not advertise their rigidity. You will only trip up against it if you try to introduce a new idea or procedure. Some in the group, the hyper rigid, will become irritable, even panicky at the thought of any kind of change. If you press your case with logic and reason, you will tend to make them even more defensive and resistant. If you are an adventurous, open minded type, your very spirit will prove disruptive and upsetting. If you are not aware of the dangers of butting up against this fear of the new, you will create all sorts of hidden enemies who will resort to anything to conserve the old order. It is useless to fight against people's rigid ways or to argue against their irrational concept. Medyo inaantok pa ako but I don't know what's going on. So, yan. You will only waste time and make yourself rigid in the process. The best strategy is to simply accept rigidity in others, outwardly displaying deference to their need for order. On your own, however, you must work to maintain your open spirit, letting go of bad habits, and deliberately cultivating new ideas. So, new ideas are always good if it's beneficial for uh, for many. Okay? So, next is self obsessiveness. So, in the work environment, we almost inevitably think first and foremost of ourselves. The world is a harsh and competitive place, and we must look after our own interests. Even when we act for the greater good, we are often unconsciously motivated by the desire to be liked by others and have our image enhanced in the process. There are no shame in this, but because being self interested does not make us feel or appear noble, many people go out of their way to disguise their self interest. Often, those who are the most self absorbed will surround their actions with a moral or saintly aura, or will make a show Saintly aura or make a show of supporting all of the right causes. Confused by these appearances, when it is time to ask such people for assistance, you will often appeal to their sense of gratitude, their seemingly charitable nature, or their friendly feelings. You are then frustrated and disappointed when they politely decline to help you or put you off long enough that you give up. Of course, they never reveal the real reason for this behavior, that there is nothing in it for themselves. Okay, so I hope hindi kayo masyado maka-encounter ba ng ganitong types of humans. But along the way, you will. So, that is a guarantee kasi it's part of your, uh, you know, of your learning how to navigate this kind of world or your kind of reality that you know, you try to live in. So instead of putting yourself in a position, you must understand and accept this deadly reality. When it is time to ask for a favor or help, you must think first of appealing to people's self-interest in some way. You should apply this to everyone, no matter their level of self-obsessiveness. You must look at the world through their eyes, getting a sense of their needs. You must give them something valuable in exchange for helping you, a return favor that will save them time, a contact they need, and so on. So parang may um, exchange of energies that is happening, or exchange of, you know, benefits, if that is the term. So sometimes the chance to look good in doing you a favor or supporting a, but people like me don't really, I'm not like this. I, if I wanted to help, I genuinely wanted to help. Sometimes may napipilitan naman ako if it's if it's, I know if it's gonna be troublesome, diba? We refrain to help other people due to their karmic dues. I mean, we don't wanna entangle ourselves with their karma, or but kaya nga you have to really have that kind of discernment that is uh, good for you. So I'm looking at my plant. I like it. I miss my fish, si Gravis, and the other fish, si Millie. So they are part of the other dimension. Aloka. Wait lang. Sometimes the chance to do good in doing you a favor or supporting a cause will suffice, but it is generally better to find something stronger than that. Some concrete benefit they can foresee coming from you in the future. In general, in your interactions with people, find a way to make conversations revolve around them and their interests, all of which will go for to winning them to your side. Okay, so let them talk. In order to gain their, their sense of self and their trust, you just need to let them talk and to know them better. Okay? So, ang aga, no? But my mind is clear. Like, at this hour, it's always good to wake up at this hour, I think. Kasi, I don't know. I mean, I believe I wake up on, ano ba yun? Yung term, yung you wake up on the right side of the bed. Kasi full naman yung sleep ko. Nakatulog ata ako ng early kanina sa sobrang pagod. And yan. So maaga tayo nagising ngayon, which is so crazy kasi I don't usually awake, at this hour. And I don't usually, I'm so sleepy. I'm not a morning person, diba? Crazy. So, we have here laziness. So we all have tendency to want to take the quickest, easiest path to our goals, but we generally manage to control our impatience. We understand the superior value of getting what we want through hard work. For some people, however, this inveterate lazy streak is far too powerful. Discouraged by the thought that it might take months or years to get somewhere, they are constantly on the lookout for shortcuts. I think ang sarap mag-breakfast ngayon ng lasagna. So, I'm just saying. So their laziness will assume many insidious forms. For example, if you are not careful and talk too much, they will steal your best ideas and make them their own, uh, saving themselves all of the mental effort that went into conceiving them. They will swoop in during the middle of your project and put their name on it, gaining partial credit for your work. They will engage you in a collaboration in which you do the bulk of the hard work, but they share equally in the rewards. Your best defense is your prudence. Keep your ideas to yourself or conceal enough of the details so that it is not possible to steal them. If you are doing work for a superior, be prepared for them to take full credit and leave your name out. So, but do not let these happen with colleagues. Secure your credit in advance as part of the terms of working together. If people want you to do work for them, then pass it off as a collaborative effort. Always gauge whether such work will add to your skill base and examine their past record to measure the intensity of their work. To measure the intensity of their work ethic. In general, be wary of people who want to collaborate. They are often trying to find something who will do the heavier lifting for them. So, and two-person. So, very rare yung same power that they hold. Usually, one is really dominant. So, just really be careful if you are the dominant type of person. You know, dominant which is powerful, with the looks and this and the intelligence to really bring up a juicy conversation and valuable informations on the table. Kasi kapag yung isa hindi masyado, except ito, if it's a collaborative, kapag interview and interviewee, tama ba? O, pinagsasabi ko. Iba ng usapan naman yun. So, basta yun, guys. Sana nagigets nyo ko. Dapat magets nyo ko. You're smart enough, I know. You happen to stumble on my YouTube video. Sa dami ng YouTube dito, diba? So, next one is flightiness. So, we like to make a show of how our decisions are based on rational considerations, but the truth is that we are largely governed by our emotions, which continually color our perceptions. What this means is that the people around you constantly under the pull of their emotions change their ideas by the day or by the hour, depending on their mood. Okay, so a lot of us are burned by this, especially if it's the one that you will, you know, priority, your emotions. Sometimes, ano siya, inevitable depending on the situations or the scene that is, the current events that is being presented. So, I hope you all are enjoying our morning sessions. Feel, sobrang feel privileged kasi kahit ako guys, hindi naman ako diba? Hindi ako gumigising ng ganito kaagad. It's 5:09 na in the morning. And, ayan. I hope you all have a wonderful day ahead. And let's make this Tuesday productive. Siguro mag-aaga ako sa work. Shit. This is not me. So, just because I have the key for today's video. Sige na guys. You know that I am happy that you are always here with me. I am going to be 100% all in on my channel as long as kaya ng aking katawan, kasi usually syempre kapag hindi ako nakakapag-upload, I'm exhausted or I'm doing more important event or more important event or errands in my situation. So, you guys pray for my sanity. I'm still in the, you know, in the cloud without the nine. Cloud nine. So, yan. You all take care of yourself. Kasi, syempre, kung wala naman nag-aalaga sa inyo, kailangan yung alagaan yung sarili nyo. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. I will see you again, probably, maybe, later. Ayan. See you.